Hello and welcome to Movement Monday. We are your hosts, Ray Reyes and Hampton McCullough. How you doing, Hampton?
Good. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. Monday here, April 1st, April Fool's Day, but this is no fool. We're here for another episode of Movement Monday. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. Lots of family shenanigans. How about you?
Yeah, definitely. Same thing. Easter was yesterday, and so lots of fun with the family, and got a lot of movement. And we had a baseball game, and Cruz played well, so that was fun.
Oh, that's awesome.
But yeah. Good deal. Well, today we are going to chat a little bit about the supplementation that pairs with our movement. And, as Hampton and I have mentioned in the past, we're both promoters for innovative nutrition. And so we wanted to talk a little bit today about what helps us with our movement. And, for some of us that are a little bit of the older age, there are some products that help with help keeping the body moving as well. And just supplementation is an important part of movement and helps keep your body healthy. You get your joints all lubed up and make sure that you can get your movement in. So, we're going to start today. Heather and I had a bit of a side conversation about what our favorite products are, and right now we both collectively um, decided that our favorite product is the same product, and it's this the energy. Let's see if I can get that in closer. So it's innovative energy. It is our energy supplement, and it's orange and raspberry flavored. I take mine on the way to the gym. It helps, and I recently had another one of the one of the members that also takes our innovative products. She tried it for the first time on her way to the gym as well, and before the gym, and it just makes such a big difference and help. It's a pre-workout of its own. It's not your typical pre-workout, but also it does provide you that energy. It provides you, um, the oomph that you need to get into your workout. When do you do it, Hampton?
I do it also I do it first thing in the morning, but um, I drink about half at home and then the rest on the way to the gym.
Mm-hmm.
But I notice during the day, if I don't have it, I need a nap at like 2, 3 p.m. I'm like crashing, which, like, if you're drinking other things like Monster, Red Bull, all that thing, you get the opposite effect. Like, you
Mm-hmm.
get that when you're drinking, you crash having crappy energy. I just love that it's clean energy. No
Yeah,
jitters, no, you just can tell if you don't have it for the day.
indeed. Well, it's got a ton of B vitamins in it, and so that's definitely beneficial. And for so many different reasons, that crash does come, and sometimes I'll take a second one in the afternoon if I've just had a rough day because the B vitamins are only going to help you, and it doesn't keep me awake at night.
Yeah.
I'm not one that's super sensitive to energy supplements anyhow, but it definitely helps kick me into that next gear in the afternoon if I'm starting to feel a little bit of a drag. So I also do it first thing in the morning. It just happens that it's on my way to the gym because that's when I work out is first thing in the morning. So
Yeah.
I
Do you
only,
mix it? Oh, sorry. Do you mix
go
it with a
ahead.
lot of water?
No, that's what I was just about to say. I only mix it with about 8 ounces of water.
Okay.
Um,
See, I'm 40, so I
yeah,
do have
yeah.
40 ounces, so it's good, but it's diluted.
Well, and that's that kind of makes sense with your half before the gym and half on your
Hmm.
way to the gym because 20 ounces before is a lot easier than or is easier when you're not heading you're doing it right when you wake up and on your way
Yeah.
to the gym. So I don't really have the reason why I drink or pour it into such little water is because I'm trying to drink it with in a 10-minute drive. It's
Right. Yeah. So
so
my mom started doing it in like way less, like um a tiny glass.
mhm.
Like, so to see if the effect is different, like if you're getting all of it in one little drink, if the
Mhm.
energy, just to kind of like trial it and see what it's like, because I she also drinks it in like a 40 ounce usually,
Okay.
which is cool.
Yeah.
So
Well, and so almost immediately when I started drinking that on my way to the gym, I noticed that my heart rate is a lot easier to get up and helps get me burning calories faster. I'm burning more calories. I'm It could be because I'm more active and I feel like being there. But before I was having that on my way to the gym, working out, 5 a.m., 6:15 in the morning is a little tough. And it doesn't. I'm not going to say that it makes it 100% easy, but because
Yeah.
it's still early. But also it does help to not have to wait till I'm halfway through my workout to feel like I'm woken up. And it helps me to probably about 5 minutes in rather than 30 minutes in, and
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good and able to get a better workout in, which is why I'm probably burning more calories and have
Yeah.
my heart rate up faster. So it's definitely making a difference in my workouts, in my movement, and helping me to do better at the gym. So
Right. I think what makes me really love this is that, like you said, it's all B vitamins. So I used to be a like pre-workout every day, um, like right before the gym. And sometimes I'd even like dry scoop it at the gym, and which is so unhealthy. But ours doesn't have any of those added things that you don't need. It has stuff that your body needs.
yeah.
And so it's really like not only is it helping you in the gym, it's helping you in your everyday health and well-being as well.
Well, and I know that with other energy supplements that I've taken in the past, and some of them were dietary related, to help with weight management and whatnot. I
Mhm.
would get the jitters, and I would get the feeling like my blood's going to pop out of my veins type of energy. And
Mhm.
this isn't that kind of an energy. It's more of an awake energy. It's an awareness, and so it doesn't give you that jitteriness. And that's one of my favorite things about it is that it's energy to move, not energy to feel like you need to run
Yeah,
circles.
and it helps with focus as well. Like it clears out brain fog, I feel like, and
Oh yeah,
really like not only with going to the gym, but just for your everyday life.
yeah. Cool. So to sidetrack a little bit away from the energy, we do have other products that help with keeping your body movement, and your foundation is the most important. Taking a multivitamin, I end each one of my classes when I'm coaching. Drink your water, take your vitamins. We end this here with drink your water, take your vitamins. And the vitamins are an important part of that. So one thing I always suggest to everybody is make sure that you're taking a multivitamin. I don't care what you're doing in your life, you should always be taking a multivitamin. If you're not a super active person, if you're a super active person, it's more important. Just we've learned a lot about what's not in our foods that used to be in our foods, and what's we can't get a proper um, intake of all of our vitamins that our body needs to properly function. So we do have our complete multivitamin, which I have that one here, and that one it's an easy one for me to tell people to start with, because it's a multivitamin. The tough part for that one is folks don't see or don't feel it, and so you can't tell what it's doing for you, but it's doing work for you, and so that's kind of the important part of it. And so getting a multivitamin is is pivotal to your movement game.
Um, I
Um,
got a I got one
but
to add on to you.
yeah,
Are you done with complete?
yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna say my second favorite is the sleep patch.
okay,
And I am gonna say that because well, one, I love it, but
hmm
because people don't understand, people will just automatically jump to like melatonin for themselves or their family members, and what they don't understand is that their body is supposed to create its own melatonin. um but anyways, the magnesium in it is very relaxing and
hmm
really just, I don't know, gives me the best night of sleep. It just all around relaxes me. I know I have before put it on during the day if my body's feeling like a little bit out of whack. Just from even like going to the gym, if like my
Uh,
muscles, it's not like, oh, you feel it, but like it really does calm, I feel like, your nervous system and just your muscles and whatnot. So I
yeah.
just wanted to add that.
Well, no, and that's I was going to go to sleep next, so that's a perfect segue. But talk a little
Sorry.
bit. No, it's good. Talk a little bit about as a mom, what kind of sleep does it put you in?
um a good sleep. A
Yeah.
sleep that I need. Like no matter how many hours I get, I feel like I got really good actual
Mm-hmm.
rest. Um, I notice if I don't wear it, I feel very still like tired and
Yeah.
almost groggy in the morning. And like, you slept really hard and it's hard to wake up. But when I do wear it, I wake up and I feel really well rested because my body is getting the nutrients and magnesium that is needed for the quality sleep that we should be getting nightly.
Definitely, and it doesn't knock you out to where you won't hear anything, and so it allows you to
Right.
still be coherent enough to where if your daughter needs you, you're waking
Yep.
up. So it's
Yeah.
not going to knock you out, but also it's going to allow you to have that sleep. And if the kids do wake up, you can go right back to sleep because your patch is still working and it helps you to get back to sleep and not be staying awake,
Yep.
be stuck awake and be irritated because you got woken up in the middle of the
Right.
night.
And,
So um,
and sometimes I'm like, oh, wow, I do feel really well rested already. And it'll be like 3
mhm.
a.m. And I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, no,
yeah.
we're going to go back to bed.
Yeah, and there's sometimes when my brain is going nonstop, and so I will pair the Feel Great, the CBD patch with it
Mhm.
to help me even calm my nerves, calm my brain, and it helps just chill me out on a whole different level. And
Right.
I don't use the CBD and the sleep together every night. I know some people do,
Mhm.
but I've reserved that for when I've had. And when I have a busy day coming up the next day, and I'm just going to overthink things and not, worry about or not get good sleep because I'm worried about what's coming in the next day, or if I had a super busy day with a lot of things that I need to reflect or whatnot, there's excitement for whatever reason in my brain, then I will pair it with the CBD at night. Typically, I wear the CBD only during the day because it helps with with keeping my aches and pains at bay, and
Right.
it chills my body out with as active as I am. That CBD is very important for me to be able to keep moving. So um,
I
I,
have
I
paired I have paired those two together as well, but I feel like I more so go to those two as a duo when I do like leg day or something because like
yeah,
I know that I'll be super sore the next day, so I kind of try and be proactive and put them on, and then if I need them the next day together too, like even during the day.
well,
Um,
yeah, that rested leg syndrome kicks in quick when you have after leg day. So yeah, yeah.
yeah.
No,
Great.
I understand that 100%. I've done that too. When I've typically um, that happens for me on days after when I've done big runs,
Yeah.
or obstacle runs, whatnot, that type of thing. That's definitely a CBD and sleep night for me.
Yes.
Not because I need help sleeping because I'm typically super tired, but also the quality sleep and keeping my muscles relaxed um,
Yeah,
throughout the night. So that's good
I
stuff.
totally agree.
Good deal. Well, since we've covered those products, the other one that we could talk about is immune, and that's going to help keep you healthy, so that way you can continue to get your movement in. If you're sick, it's a little bit harder to get movement in. For me, I've got some seasonal stuff going on right now, so if I sound a little nasally, that's why. It's just it's that time of year, and but it does help with some of that stuff as well. So it keeps it at a manageable level rather than to where I'm not able to do things to get up to get moving. And so that immune patch is definitely helpful. Um, Other thing to mention is my son uses both the immune and the complete. He's 10, and he uses a half of one of each. So I mean, they're safe for the kids, and the immune patch especially is important because he's in that cesspool of germs that they call school.
Yeah.
So important to keep him healthy, especially with as active as he is. Want to make sure that we're keeping him healthy and keeping him moving, and that does a trick. He very rarely feels like he's got any sort of under the weather, and so I have to think that it has something to do with the fact that he's patched up and has his vitamins in on a regular basis. So,
The best.
Cool beans. Well, and last of our not the last of our products. Right now, I'm drinking coffee, regular black coffee with our collagen product in it.
So good.
Yeah. Well, the collagen and it has that the TendoGuard, and it also has the marine collagen in it, and so those are helpful for joints as well as loose skin, hair, skin, nails. All that stuff. The nails I could do without because I'm tired of cutting my nails once a week already. But
Yeah.
it's just that's a sign of a healthy body, I guess. And so,
Right.
but for the ladies, I'm sure that those healthier nails growing and that the ladies that like keeping their nails long, then maybe some men do too. But for
Can
me,
you show the package of it? I see you got it. It is beautiful and it's so good.
Yeah, there's that. Trying to get the light to not put a glare on it. So yeah, there's an infinite collagen. That stuff. It's a vanilla flavor, and it's really good mixed in with black coffee. It kind of gives it like a vanilla latte type of flavor. Yeah, so it's delicious and it's healthy. So it still worked for you. So
It's good with just water too, though,
yeah,
which is
I tried that.
really hard to hit on the spot because I've tried a lot of just even collagen proteins, and there are some rough ones like your nose, and this is like I have it at night for like a nightcap if I want like a sweet treat,
Mm-hmm.
I've also mixed it with like strawberries and bananas, and it'll be like a creamy strawberry and banana smoothie, and it's it's and nothing better than finding something that gets the sweet tooth knocked,
for sure.
That's good for you and has good ingredients.
Yeah, well, and I tried it with water for the first time last week. I always have it in coffee, just because it's kind of become the coffee flavor now that I crave. And so I've always had it that way. But last week I had a second one in the afternoon, and I mixed it with just water, and I was like, oh, okay, this is what Hampton talks about when she says no wonder why. I mean, and it's just as good, and it's not like overpowering vanilla, and because to be honest, I'm not a big vanilla fan.
Yeah, same.
But I love the flavor of this. I can't quite in my head justify why I love that vanilla flavor so much, but don't like vanilla in general. So I don't know. It's just it's a good vanilla. So
yeah, it is a good vanilla. Like there are some. I think that's why I was like, ooh, vanilla at first, because I've tried so many vanilla, like not collagen, but like powders that are just this one blows every single one on the market off.
Indeed, I agree.
Water.
Yeah. And then not last but certainly not least, we have our Ignite Coffee or Ignite Capsule products, aka Skinny Coffee, aka Skinny Capsules. We have a ton of people seeing great results on that. We're in the middle of a challenge right now. I guess we're not in the middle of a challenge. I did the math after I posted over the weekend that we were, I said that we were in the middle, and then I'm like, wait a minute, no, we're 4 weeks in and we only have 2.5 weeks left. That's not quite the middle, but it was already out there, and it was like, well, I know that I made a mistake, and so I'll acknowledge it where it needs to be acknowledged. But it is what it is, and so, but yeah, we have people seeing amazing results across the board with our skinny coffee and skinny capsules. And, it's a Colombian coffee flavor. And, I drink it black because I like coffee flavor. And it's just, we can't mix the collagen in that because it stops the thermogenic effect of the coffee. The capsules are definitely one for me that I use when I'm on the go and I'm not able to just sit and drink a cup of coffee. So I love having the option of choosing between the two of those because some of them, or sometimes I don't have time to sit and have coffee. Other times I want to, if I can enjoy my coffee, I do. So,
I will say that I am not a black coffee fan at all.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I would rather just not have coffee, but I can drink the Ignite coffee alone. Like,
Okay.
it's good. I feel like
Yeah.
it's not creamy because there's nothing like that in it, but I don't know. It's better than just black drip coffee. Yeah, it's good on its own. But you can add stevia and stuff to it like that if you want it sweeter. You want like a little bit of flavor to it, which is also really good. And there's hundreds of flavors online that you can choose from. So that's a cool option.
Good deal. Well, yeah. Anything else to add on before we wrap it up?
I know that we are 4 weeks into, or wrapping up 4 weeks into the challenge. And I can almost guarantee that they'll do another challenge. So if anyone on here wants to get good results and get on top of their goals with us, then we'd love to have you.
Yeah, no, for sure. And we talked about this I think last week maybe, but the energy in our group challenge or our group chat for our challenge team has been pivotal in keeping me on track this time.
It's top
normally
tier.
Well, yeah, it is, and it just helps to remind you to get your products in and make sure that you're staying on track and being consistent because consistency is key both in movement as well as in your supplementation and in your whatever your eating habits are. And so, if you want to be healthy, you got to be consistent with the healthy choices, and it makes it easy when we have an accountability team. I cannot say that word. Accountability team. Keeping us on track. So
it's also really nice that there are other people, knowing that there are other people that are going through the same thing that you may be going through, and that you're not alone. Because I feel like going through weight management and changing your lifestyle and eating healthier is really hard all at once. But having people that are doing the same thing and knowing you aren't alone makes it that much easier.
Indeed. I agree. Well, good deal. Alrighty. Well, we'll wrap it up. Again, this is Movement Monday. We are your host, Ray Reyes and Hampton McCullough. We do this every Monday to talk mainly about movement, but also about supplementation and how that pairs with keeping your movement in. And so today we decided to do more of a product highlight on the products that we use. Again, we're both promoters for innovative nutrition. So if you want more information about any of the products we discussed, please reach out to us. We'd love to get it to you. Some of the products even have ways of sampling, so we can send you some samples. Again, if you're catching us on YouTube and this is your first time watching, take a look at our channel and see some of the other stuff that we've discussed. And we've discussed an array of topics. If you have a topic you'd like for us to discuss, please reach out, let us know. We'd love to have these suggestions. If movement and or supplementation and vitamins is a passion of yours and you'd like to join us, we'd love to have the guests as well. So just let us know. Other than that, we'll go ahead and wrap up. Like, share, follow. Of course, tell a friend. We'd love the support. Other than that, we'll go ahead and wrap up. Drink your water, take your vitamins, get your movement in, get it done. Talk to you later.
Bye.